Have you ever stayed in a conversation too long just because you wanted to prove you were right? That is a dangerous little trap. Some fires do not begin with flames. They begin with a wounded pride, a stubborn mouth, and a heart that forgets its peace. Joseph met that kind of trouble in a house where he had every reason to stay calm. Joseph was trusted in Potiphar's house. He worked well. He listened carefully. He did not need to be flashy to be faithful. But one day, when the door was quiet and the room was closed, temptation came close too. She reached for what was not hers to take, and Joseph did not make a speech. He made a choice. The wise thing was not to negotiate with the trap. Joseph left his cloak behind and ran. That is the first verb Paul would later give Timothy. Flee. Not because you are weak, but because your peace is precious. Some doors are not meant to be explained to death. Some rooms are not safe to win. Joseph understood that a clean exit can be a brave answer. Joseph's leaving cost him something. He did not leave with a trophy. He left with a missing cloak and a story others could twist. That is often how it goes when you choose what is clean. You may lose the applause, you may lose the argument, you may even look guilty to people who never wanted the truth. But wisdom sometimes wears a torn hem and keeps going. But Paul did not stop at flee. He said, "Flee youthful passions and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace." Both verbs matter. If you only run away, you can become empty. If you only chase good things without leaving bad ones, you keep tripping over the same old chain. A wise life is not just about what you refuse, it is about what you run toward. Joseph ran from one room, but he was also running toward a better life inside his own heart. That is the hidden mercy in this story. Every time you say no to the wrong thing, you make room for the right thing. Peace grows there, faith grows there, a clearer mind grows there. You do not merely escape darkness, you learn how to walk toward light. That is why 2 Timothy 2:22 still speaks so clearly. There are moments when your best wisdom is to leave the argument, leave the screen, leave the room, leave the gossip, leave the temptation, and save your heart. Then pursue what makes you clean inside. A person who knows both verbs becomes harder to shake and easier to bless. So, if trouble tries to pull you into a foolish fight, remember Joseph. If noise starts to steal your peace, remember Paul. Flee what drags you down. Pursue what lifts you up. A wise person does not sit in the smoke and call it strength. A wise person steps out, breathes, and keeps walking toward peace. To read or listen to more Bible stories, subscribe and visit thenightlytales.com or the Nightly Tales app.